Welcome back to Baby to Child, the place where we dive deep into everything from first giggles to big kid beds. Today we're looking at a nursery essential that often gets overlooked, but can make a surprising difference in your daily routine: a changing table. Specifically, we're reviewing the Dream on Me Ashton changing table in natural finish. It's a compact piece made from reclaimed New Zealand pinewood, measuring 34 inches long, 20 inches wide, and 40 inches high. It promises dual-use functionality, safety-focused features, and practical storage. But does it actually deliver on all that? Let's get into it. So here's what you're getting with the Ashton. First, it's made from sustainable, reclaimed pinewood, a material known for being both durable and lightweight, which is a sweet spot when you're setting up a nursery that needs to grow with your child. It's equipped with safety rails on all four sides, a built-in safety strap, and comes with a water-resistant 1-inch mattress pad. Beneath the changing area, there are 2 open storage shelves designed to keep diapers, wipes, onesies, you name it, within arm's reach. And visually, it's clean, minimal, and finished in a non-toxic water-based stain that blends nicely with most nursery styles. Dream on Me also notes that it's tested to meet CPSC and ASTM safety standards. All tools for assembly are included, and it's designed to handle up to 30 pounds of baby. Setting it up was surprisingly straightforward. I didn't need a second pair of hands, though if you're juggling a toddler at the same time, maybe enlist some help. The included tools actually worked decently well, which isn't always the case with flat pack furniture. Once assembled, it felt stable, not rickety at all, even when I gave it a bit of a shake test. I used it over the course of a few weeks for daily changes and nighttime diaper emergencies. The height is comfortable for average height parents, no hunching over. I appreciated that the pad, while thin, is easy to wipe down. That water-resistant surface is gold when things get, let's say, messy. The open shelves were deep enough to hold bulk packs of diapers and a few baskets for creams and cloths, though I do wish the bottom shelf sat a little higher off the floor. Dust collection is real. Let's talk pros and cons. On the plus side, the build quality is solid for the price. It doesn't wobble, even with a squirmy baby on top. The finish is smooth and non-toxic, which you can feel good about. The overall design is timeless, which helps if you're planning to reuse it with future siblings. The dual function promise, changing station now, nightstand later, is a bonus for parents wanting to make the most of their investment. On the downside, the included pad is serviceable, but not plush. You'll likely want to upgrade it for long changes. The open shelves mean zero concealment, so you'll need to organize well if you don't want it looking chaotic. And the weight limit of 30 pounds is fairly standard, but worth noting for those with bigger babies who outgrow these types of setups quickly. Now let's talk value. The Ashton isn't the cheapest changing table on the market, but considering its sustainable materials, certified safety standards, and the ability to transition into a nightstand, it holds its own. You're getting durability, function, and aesthetic flexibility without stepping into luxury price territory. If you're furnishing a nursery on a budget, but still want quality, this table hits a respectable middle ground. Speaking of choices, how does it stack up to competitors? Compared to the IKEA Sniglar, which comes in around the same size and lower price point, the Ashton feels sturdier and has a better finish. The Sniglar, while popular, doesn't include a mattress pad or safety strap. On the higher end, the Delta Children Eclipse changing table adds drawers but at a higher price, and it's heavier to move. The Ashton sits comfortably in the sweet spot for parents who want solid basics with a touch of flexibility. Quick breather. If you're finding this review helpful, take a second to hit that like button, subscribe to Baby to Child, and tap that little bell so you don't miss our next parenting tested review. We cover everything from diaper pails to toddler scooters, because let's be honest, parenting is one big product trial. Now, back to the Ashton. The build quality is better than expected for a table in this range. The pinewood is sustainably sourced and well sanded, no splinters or rough patches. Over a few weeks of daily use, there's been no creaking, no loosening joints, no finish rubbing off. I haven't had it long enough to speak to multi-year longevity, but based on construction and brand reputation, it should hold up well. especially if you plan to repurpose it as a nightstand later. And speaking of the brand, Dream On Me has a pretty solid standing in the baby gear space. While I haven't had to deal with customer service personally for this item, the general sentiment online reflects responsive support and reliable product replacements when needed. If you're shopping around and want to pinch a few extra pennies, you might consider the Graco changing table. It's similarly functional and slightly cheaper, but made with composite wood rather than reclaimed pine, and it doesn't have quite the same aesthetic polish or longevity potential. For some families, the trade-off in price might be worth it. To wrap it all up, the Dream On Me Ashton changing table is a no-frills, thoughtfully designed piece that meets its promises. It's not flashy, but it's stable, safe, and built to stick around. The water-resistant pad and enclosed rails show attention to detail, while the open shelves make it a genuinely usable piece of furniture from day one. It's ideal for parents who value quality materials and want a piece that doesn't age out after the diaper days. That said, it's not without its limitations, mainly the basic pad and open shelf layout, but if those aren't deal breakers for you, the Ashton's a practical choice that'll earn its place in your nursery. Thanks for sticking with me today on Baby to Child. If you're curious about the Ashton, you'll find the link to check it out in the comments box below. And if you already own one or have questions about setting it up or using it day to day, drop a comment. I love hearing from other parents. Until next time, take care of those tiny humans. And remember, from baby to child, we've got you covered every step of the way.